Good morning, Prep 1. Hope you are okay. Okay, today we are going to continue parallelism. We start the first part of parallelism by saying different parts about or different types about parallelism. Whenever we have two parallel lines and a transversal cane, then we have three types of angles, which are alternate angle, corresponding angle, interior angle. Okay, let's continue parallelism. We have an important notes. First one says that a straight line that is perpendicular to one of the two parallel lines is also perpendicular to the other. What is the meaning of this? For example, here we have L1 and L2, okay? So he said if L1 parallel to L2 and L2 is perpendicular, okay, is perpendicular on L3, this means L1 it will be perpendicular on L3. Let's say it again. A straight line اهو اللي هو L3 that is perpendicular to one of the two parallel lines, so it's also perpendicular to the other parallel line. So whenever we have L1 parallel to L2 and L2 perpendicular on L3, who's common here? L2 is common here and here. So this means L1, what's the relation between L1 and L3? It's perpendicular, okay? So a straight line that is perpendicular, we have to know it well because it's coming incomplete or in problems. How can we know that both of them are parallel or perpendicular? So any straight line that is perpendicular to one of the two parallel lines, this means it is perpendicular to the other one, okay? But let's take the reverse of this note. If each one of the two straight lines is perpendicular to a third in a plane, then the two straight lines are parallel. What's the meaning of this? Let's take an example. L1, L2, and here L3 perpendicular. If L1 perpendicular on L3, so it's 90 degree, and L2 also perpendicular on L3, so L1 perpendicular on L3 and L2 is perpendicular to L3. Then we have here which one is common? L3 and L3. So what's the relation between L1 and L2? They are parallel. So if each one of the two straight line لو كل واحد من ال straight lines البارallel بقى perpendicular على يبقى ال L1 perpendicular على L3 وال L2 perpendicular على L3 يبقى this means L1 and L2 are parallel. Okay, this is the first note.